Please, can you introduce yourself to the audience?
My name is Nwafor Chinedu Nwafor. I'm from Enugu State, but I'm residing in Abuja.
Okay, so Mr. Nwafor, why have you decided to contact Oga journalists for a story?
I decided to contact Oga journalists because my auntie, Nneka Chika, introduced a man by name Prince Ofor Ugochukwu, who claims he's a chief of staff to a minister in Abuja, to defraud me of 9,880,000.
Okay, so now this money you're talking about, what business dealings did you have with them to the point that you parted away with 9.880 million naira and you are claiming to have been defrauded?
During March, I lost my elder sister. I traveled to Enugu, and in the process, Ms. Nneka Chika came to my house for a condolence visit. So when she came, my mom asked about the younger brother, and she said he sent the boy to Canada. So my mom asked her that I've tried applying for visa several, but I was denied. So she said that she has a contact that she can use to help me. After some weeks, she sent me Mr. Prince Ofor Ugochukwu's number. That is his friend that helped her secure a visa with the then deputy governor Cecilia when they traveled to Scotland. So in the process, when he introduced me to the man, I told her I don't trust this man. I don't know him to give him such huge amount of money, which my mom told her as well. Then she called me. I said that she has known Mr. Prince Ofor Ugochukwu for years, and Mr. Prince Ofor has actually done visa for them too, so she knows the man very well. The man said okay. She called me during July. I said that am I ready to travel? That Mr. Prince Ofor Ugochukwu just spoke with his Oga now that they want to go to Sweden, and that the Oga, which is a minister, told him to add me to the trip. Let's go. I told her that I'm ready to travel. So she told me that it will be costing 6.5 million naira from the initial start. I said okay. She sent me an account number, and the man confirmed the account number. After sending me the account number, they told me to make a payment. I made a payment of 2.8 million naira. Then he said the man Prince Ofor Ugochukwu is in Abuja. I said I should bring my international passport, which I gave to him. So after that, he now said I should pay 289,000 for medical. I told him no, that I'm the one that's supposed to go for medical myself, and I dropped the call. Immediately I said that my auntie called me and said that I know that this is a government package, that I don't have to go to medical anything, that the government will do everything for me, so I should ride on and pay the money.
But as of that time, what country were they processing for you, and what type of visa?
At the initial time, what I told him was work visa. So he said, okay, he will do that for me. But I know that they are going for a trip now. So he has tried talking to the Oga, that the Oga is a minister, that his Oga is contesting for governor. So I told them his Oga, and he said that they will process it. So after paying the money, when he came for me, I paid the 289,000. He came again and said I should pay 300 and something thousand. I told my aunt that I'm not comfortable with the way this man is asking for money.
And this money he was asking you to pay, were you paying into the account number of the Prince Ofor that claims to be the chief of staff to a minister in Nigeria?
He sent me an account number. My name is Safai Salami. When I asked him about the account number at the point, he said that this is the account number of his colleague that he's working to, so that everything that he's doing with me is genuine. I should not worry. So when I paid the money, he said that they have gotten me I can work in the company abroad, but I will add extra 3 million to the package. So he said I should meet him at International Hospital in Abuja. So after talking to him, I told him I don't have the money. But due to my family we see, I told my sister, my mother, they said, since I'm going now, they said they'll get work for me, that it's a better opportunity. So I called my auntie. I told my auntie, look at what this man said, I have gotten a work, that I should not worry. My auntie said, yes, I have spoken to the man. I told her, okay. During the process, my mom had to sell her shop and raise the sum of the money. The man sent me a message that his colleague in Sweden is now annoyed because the minister have spoken that they should add me to the trip, so that I should rush up and pay the money. I paid 500,000. He sent me another message by the colleague. I paid another 500,000. So after that, he said, okay, that you help me to send some money to his colleague. I said, okay. The next thing, he called me 27th of July or 28th of July. So I told me that my employment letter is ready, so that I have to complete the money. I said, how can I complete money because of employment letter?
Did he show you any proof?
No, he did not show me any proof. I told him, okay, that I'm not going to send any money till I see my visa. Then he should send me the employment letter, that I want to see the employment letter immediately. He cut the call. Next minute, my auntie called me. My auntie called me and said, why am I shouting for the man? Why am I insulting the man? That they are just helping me, and I'm claiming that I know everything, that I'm wise. I said, let me see the employment letter. The Prince Ofor stopped picking my call. So I was now reaching him through my auntie. The next thing my auntie said that Prince of said he's annoyed with me, that I will have to apologize to him. So I sent him a message on 30th of July. I apologized to him. He said, okay. Next thing, my auntie called me and said that Mr. Prince said, hope I have the 9.5 million naira now, cash. Then 9.5 million naira comprised of flight tickets, the work visa, and everything. That she doesn't want any problem since I'm saying that I know everything. I said I don't have the money down, but if the visa comes out, my family will see how we can raise the money. She said, okay. That same day, Prince of called me and said, hope I have the money complete. That my visa will be out on 4th of August. I said, okay. I went to see him at Sheraton Hotel. So I met him with a man. His colleague showed me the employment letter from Alex St. Johnson Group of Companies, Stockholm, Sweden. So he brought out my international passport. He showed me and said, look at the visa stamp for me. So I said, let me see or let me go to. He said, I cannot till I complete the 9.5 million. So I told him that I don't have the money now, but I will try to sort it out with my family to share with the money. He was annoyed. After back and front, he said I should go. But now that's what I will have to give him in dollar. That I'll have to pay the money in dollar. I told him I don't know where to get dollar from. He said that's what they need for the process is dollar. When I got home, my auntie called me and was shouting and said that we have this money. Why don't we have the money? I told her, let me be sure. How can I get a visa? I didn't go to the embassy. I didn't do anything. Let me see. She kept on pressuring me. She called my sister saying that the way I'm behaving, that I know everything. So within that period, 5th of August, I sent him 2.something million.
Making a total of how much?
Making it a total about 6.something million. So it was remaining like 3.something million. So my sister helped me to raise the money. We sold some things together and paid him the 9.5 million. So when I paid him the 9.5 million, the next day, I told him, sir, good afternoon, sir. Please, when am I traveling? The next thing he told me in the message, which I have the message, is that flight is now 8.4 million naira.
You were supposed to do all the whole package for you, including your flight ticket.
Yes, 9.5 million. So I called my auntie. I said, where is flight 8.4 million naira? Why would somebody say that flight is 8.4 million naira? So my friend that was with me that day said, okay, as since they said that the flight is the problem, that they should give me my international passport and everything. Let him book the flight for me so that I can travel from the flight. I said, oh yeah, sir, give me my passport and the employment letter. I've paid the money, as he said, this have submitted this for presidential clearance. My auntie went to meet my mom, and my mom spoke to Mr. Prince Ofor. And my auntie went to say, I told my mom that they want to travel. I just that flight is expensive, that we should try to raise up a money to ask them. So my mom sent me 300,000 and said I should send to Mr. Prince Ofor. I sent him the 300,000. He said we will travel. August have reached no date. I started calling him, avoiding my call. I was not telling him, let me see my international passport. Let me see the employment letter. He refused showing me any of it. August, as he told me, passed away. First week of September, it was obvious to me that this thing now, there's activity of fraud. So he sent me a picture of a visa and told me that he's in Lagos, that he went to see the governor of Lagos. Again, I called him, he said he went to see the governor of Chigawa, that I should wait. He sent me a picture of a visa. I asked him, let me see the visa. I want to collect my visa and employment letter. He sent me the visa. I said, if I collect the visa, nothing again will happen. I didn't see the visa. I didn't see the employment letter. I just sent me a picture. When I now saw the picture, I saw that it was written on it, tourist visa. I told him that I don't know if this thing that you showed me is original or fake. Because I didn't go for anything. I didn't go to any embassy. He said you got a visa for me. Then let me see it. He refused to listen to me. When I was now shouting,
but didn't you ask him that why did he go ahead to do the tourist visa for you? Because when you actually paid for a work visa?
Because he doesn't pick my car. I was shouting for my aunt. My auntie said that this is not a phone conversation, that he knows that it will work. So as I kept on pressurizing him, that September period, he now called and said on September 12th, he said I should come and meet him in Chapi Park. And he's in Abuja. So I went to Chapi Park. I met him inside the car. I asked him, how can I work with a tourist visa? He told me that how he did it is that once I get there, he'll hand me over to the company and I will start working. I told him that there's no possibility you going to abroad with tourist visa and you start working. He said that this is how the package is. That once I get, I'll start working. I told him no. The next thing the man did again, he called me and said that he went to get the flight ticket now, but the flight ticket is high. That we still need to add more money to the 9.8 million. I told him that we don't have any money. And that this he told me I can't have such money. He said he doesn't know what else to do. Another time he said that we need to pay 1 million again to the 9.8 million so that travel can work. I told him I don't have any other money, but since he's not working, I should be refunded my money because that's what he told me. But if I don't want again, that he'll pay me my money, that he's still a big man. I doesn't need my money for anything.
Has he made any refund since you started demanding for a refund of your money?
When I started making for a refund during that September, he was in Nigeria. My auntie particularly told me that if I collect that money, that Mr. Prince Ofor is a big man, I can make sure I don't travel outside the country again.
Why is your auntie doing that? Why is she saying all this? Is she not concerned about the fact that this man made promises to you and on the strength of her own trust on the man. You provided money and you are not getting value for what you paid for. He actually told you he was going to do a work visa for you. He ended up doing a tourist visa for you, which you are saying that all indication is proving that it's an alleged forged document. Is she not concerned about all this?
When I started complaining at initial times, she said that she don't like doing things with people like me that claim that they know everything and she's just trying to help me. I said, okay. My mom now called and said, return the money. Since you told us that I don't want again, because that period she said if I don't want again, they'll pay me back my money. All right, pay my son back the money. My sister called me because initially we told her that let this not be fraud, because I was complaining to everybody that I don't trust him. He said that he can never defraud us, wants to help us, he just wants to, that this is the way he did his first. So now they have asked for the refund. I said after I noticed everything was fraudulent, because I started making inquiry, I noticed that the employment letter Mr. Prince of showed me that the St. Johnson group of companies Stockholm was paid. So when I told my auntie that she was hiding the man, so at a point I kept on pressuring, asking for my money. I told him he cannot scam me. The next thing my auntie told me that nobody's eating my money, that I'm claiming that I know everything, that they will pay me my money.
So far so good. Have they paid you any money?
After putting a lot of effort, the governor, other ministries and other administration, he was able to pay 2.5 million naira. So I've called my auntie again to engage her in conversation. She said that she have called the man, that what him and the man discussed. The man said he's in abroad, but he back, that once he's back, he will pay the money.
So now, as it stands now, how much is remaining now?
7.3,080,000.
So what is he saying about the remaining money?
He doesn't speak my call. My auntie knows the way to engage him in conversation, and my auntie has been the middle person. Even when he was doing the visa thing, he doesn't pick my call. He talks to my auntie.
Don't you know his office? He claims to be a chief of staff to a federal minister in Abuja.
And why I said that my auntie is involved, I asked my auntie now. His name is Ofor Ugochukwu from Ebonyi State. Give me his office and his picture. Let me go to his office and report to you there. My auntie says she doesn't know the office. I said, Emma, you claim to know for 20 years. You don't know his office. You don't have his picture. Now she doesn't want to provide me with any vital information. The only thing she's saying is that she knows the man's village, knows the man's family.
So going by all that has happened, what's your suspicion? What exactly do you want?
All I want is to cover my money back from them, and should also start a warning to others about trust from family members, because I was on scam alert. The trust, even to today, my mother have not even recovered from the shock that she's the one that orchestrated such kind of attitude.
Hello, good afternoon, Prince Ofor. Good afternoon. Okay, well done, Sam. My name is Deji Lambo. I'm a journalist. I'm calling in respect of Samuel Nwafor. He reached out to us. He explained that he paid you 9,880,000 to help him process a work visa to Sweden. And that the person that connected him to you was his aunt, Mrs. Nneka Chika. He said after he paid you the 9,880,000 naira for the work visa, that you have his passport, he didn't get the visa, and he has been requesting for a refund. He said the visa you even provided, that he could not even validate the authenticity of that visa, and that it's not like he has it in his possession. That is why he's saying that he did not get the visa. So where I'm going now is that he has lodged this complaint because at a point in time, he also said you introduced yourself as the chief of staff to a minister in Nigeria. We want to balance the report because we told him that no matter what you tell us, we will still reach out to the parties concerned to hear from the person.
If you would have been this kind of manner that you had the first time you called me, I would have been happy with you.
The first time I called you is out of the question now, sir. Can you just talk to the points that I raised, please?
But it's still very okay. The Samuel Nwafor you are talking about, I don't know him from Adams. I know him through Mrs. Chika. I have known Chika for over 10 years when she was at the government house. I know her very well. We have not had any issue. One fateful day, she called me if I can assist her brother and get a visa. I say, this visa wahala, I know they like her. But the person that does visa for me or for us, I know. But no problem. Let me reach out to the person. When I reach out to the person said this is the amount she's going to use. They start paying 100,000, 200,000, 300,000. When the visa came out, now at the end of the day, he demanded he wants to see it. During that period, I'm to travel on the 10th of November. I just came back to Nigeria. If you called my number, it has not been going. I've been out of the country. I came back. I'm still in Lagos. Then when he called me, he said he demanded to see the visa. I brought the visa. He said somebody told him that he cannot use a tourist visa to work. I said, when you go there, don't worry. You seek asylum. Or don't worry. If it's not so, that I'm even going to that the same location. That will go together. That is not an issue.
But what type of visa did he pay you for? Was it tourist or work visa?
Whether working visa, whether he only paid visa.
Because he said he paid you for work visa.
Hold on, Oga. You see me, I'm not an agent.
No, I'm just saying what he said, because he said he paid you for work visa.
How we do visa, what we agree. He only pay visa. I'm not an agent. I'm not an agent. I don't do visa. It was because of Nneka, I know, because I don't want a problem. When he came, he said, okay. And I called him. This visa is out. If you don't like it, the tourist visa, please tell me area. Ask him. God in heaven witness. He said, no problem. Since he will use the visa, since I'm going the same direction. I said, no problem. The person said, okay, we'll get the work for him. This is how much is it. He said, okay, you will pay. He started paying 200,000. I will check and still calculate all this they are paying. So at the end of the day, when we were traveling, ticket was very high. I said, well, since ticket is high, if you have money, you can buy your ticket on your own. He said you cannot buy ticket. I said, okay, no problem. I will try. At the end of the day, I push. He said he doesn't have money to travel. I said, why are you saying it at this dying minute? That this visa will expire. But it's okay. Based on Nneka, I don't want trouble. I know Nneka. Somebody you have known for over 10 years that you have not had issue for money. How much is it? I asked Nneka, please tell your brother to bring his account. Let me pay him his money back. I don't want trouble. Nneka, I know you. You are my friend. I've known you for years. I know you are when you are working with governor. I sent the guy a message. Send the account. Let the loss be on me. No issue, no problem. They brought the account. I paid in 2.5 million to them.
Yes,
I came back 2 days. I came back 2 days ago. I'm not even in Abuja. I still in Lagos. If I'm around, I was supposed to go to court, what did they call it? FID today. In respect of that matter, they say whenever I come, or got no verse, come. Let's resolve it. I said this is not an issue. So if I have a dubious character, or even the different guy, will you go and start paying the money? The answer is no. For now loud. I paid 2.5. Hold on, I'm back to Nigeria now. 2 days ago. I still have my documents that I just came back.
Thank you very much for taking your time to give that explanation. He admitted that he has already recovered 2.5 million naira, like you rightly said, that he already paid 2.5 million naira out of the money. So he said his remaining balance is 7,380,000 naira. Now, part of why I'm calling, I told you that we are doing a story concerning it, and I told him that whatever you tell us, we would always ensure that we report fair and balanced stories, that whoever that you are accusing or whoever that is concerned will reach out to the person to hear from the person. And that is what influenced this call that I'm making today. Are you with me, sir? So now where I'm going is part of also what he, because he asked that he needs his money, and you have also expressed the intention to refund the money because you said you'll be taking the loss, right? When are you refunding the remaining 7?
Okay, you see,
the remaining money.
I came back 2 days ago.
Okay.
Expecting my luggage. Once I'm back now, I will even give him his money. Let the loss be up. Nneka has been somebody I know for over 10 to 15 years that will have not had issue. Why should we have issue now, for crying out loud?
Even he said you introduced yourself to him and they said you are a chief of staff to a minister in Nigeria. He said that was what actually influenced him to press
okay, whether chief of staff, whether Mr. President, whether governor. Thank God you called me and I explained to you. If I had bad intention, I wouldn't have even said couple. I'm fully returned. My number I cannot even switch off because of Chinedu.
Okay, there's no problem. So can you give us like a time frame, like when?
Once I'm back, they have called me.
No, you said you are back now. You said you are in Nigeria already.
I mean, when I'm back to Abuja, I'm not back, but I'm back to Nigeria. I'm not in overseas.
Okay.
I'm back to Nigeria, but I'm not in Abuja. I don't live in Lagos. I don't work in Lagos. I don't do business in Lagos.
So, so give or take, how many days you get to Abuja?
This is my number and this is your number. If you are on WhatsApp, if I need the money, I will send you terror. I'm not giving you today, tomorrow, so that I will not make myself a liar.
Okay, so
you will soon get this money.
Should we say within a week? He said his passport is still with you too.
By next week, I will call you.
Okay. You know, when I asked you the question that he said he paid you 9,880,000 for that Sweden work visa. Now, in your response, you said you outsourced it to somebody else to do it. So what I'm now asking is that, did you establish that from the beginning that you'll be outsourcing it to someone?
I'm not the agent. I told him I'm not the agent.
Okay, so what about his passports?
I will even call the person. Or guys, you took a call from me. I told you I have not been around. Now I'm around. I've called the person to bring the expired edition so that people will see it.
Okay, so you said from next week that we should give or take
next week. I will call you.
All right, concerning the refund.
I will call you.
Hello, good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Please, am I speaking with Mrs. Nneka Chika?
Hello, who am I speaking with?
Okay, my name is Deji Lambo. I'm a journalist. I'm calling in respect of a story that we're working on that concerns you. The story was reported to us by Mr. Samuel Nwafor, who said you are his hand. So according to him, he said you introduced him to one Mr. Prince Ofor Ugochukwu to help him process a work visa to Sweden, and that you are aware that he paid him 9,880,000 naira, out of which the man has refunded 2.5 million naira. So what he's saying is that the whole visa processing did not materialize as expected, and that he has been finding it difficult to recover his money from him. You understand? According to him, you allegedly connived with this Prince Ofor to defraud him of the money, because he said he has been asking you to provide the man's office address, how we can locate him and get the police involved to, initiate an arrest, because he just collected his money and he did not deliver as promised, and that all the effort to get you, to reveal his office address and the likes proved abortive. And you said you have known him for over 10 years and the like. So when he made his complaints and we will be doing a story, we told him that we will be reaching out to you to hear your own side of the story so that we can accommodate it in the final report. So that is why I'm reaching out to you to state what transpired, because he said you play an instrumental role towards him, parting the way with the money. So what happened from your hand, ma?
Thank you, brother. Chinedu is my brother-in-law. To God be my witness, I did not connive with anybody to defraud him. If I try it or connive, number one, Chinedu and the man, they are talking since this thing is happening. Two of them sees each other, they are talking, they are discussing. Just because that the thing did not work because of ticket flight or something like that. And I told my brother-in-law, say, don't worry, this man will not eat your money. I will try my best, he will not eat your money. He has reported everywhere. And I know you are the social journalist or something like that, but I vow that any person that call me about this case, I'm not running, I'm not denying it, I will pick the call. So I asked my brother-in-law that let him have patience, this man will give him the money. Since that time this thing was doing, the man traveled outside. I was begging my brother, wait, let him come back. And from there, the man paid in 2.5 million. Even me, when I was speaking with him, I told him that this thing is a family issue. Because if I know that this thing will not work out the way I started it before, I will not go there. I don't have any agenda to defraud anybody. I never defraud before, and I will never try such. So the most important thing now, to the man to come, so that everybody will sit down, and he will say, I will pay this money. He actually accept that he will pay the money. That's why he paid him. So that's why he paid him 2.5 million. And he's now saying that anytime even if he never come to Abuja, that he's trying to pay in another money to Chinedu.
Then another thing I want to ask you is, how come that when all this money was becoming an issue, and you rightly said Chinedu happens to be your in-law and is already creating issues within your whole family, right? Now, why didn't you reveal this person's maybe office address, right? So that when they involve the police, they can go and, arrest him or invite him for questioning and the like. He said you heard all the whole information. You did not allow.
I did not heard anything, my brother. I did not heard anything. Chinedu and the man is talking. Chinedu has his number. My own is that even Sir Chinedu requested the picture. I told him, anything you ask me tomorrow, I'll still say it. I told Chinedu that I don't even like this. I don't know how to call it. This ordinary picture that you will snap and print it from the photo this thing studio is not in my phone. I don't have that one personal physical one. And even the time where I bought another phone, I don't even know that all the numbers I have, all the pictures I have in the phone, they are not there. They say it's because I did not I don't know what they call it. I did not download it in Google or something like that. I know the man lives in Abuja, and I don't know the particular place, but I know him.
From what he was told, that the man is a chief of staff to a minister.
He did not chief of staff. I did not tell him like that. To God be my witness. I did not tell him like that. So, even when we were discussing this thing, my husband, I did not tell Chinedu chief of staff. Which kind of chief of staff? I did not tell him anything chief of staff.
Where is this man? Where is he working? Since
the only thing that can help, because you now you are a journalist, as you said. Now you people have my number, and you called me and I answered. Even if Chinedu cannot provide his number, which I know he has his number, I can even provide the number.
No. He has given us his number. We will call him. But we just want to hear from you. So you that introduced this man, are you saying you don't even have any means to actually know or get the actual location of this man in Abuja? Because he said this man, you've known him for years, and you can't say you don't.
I know him for years because number one, he's in the Abuja and I'm in Enugu. I know him, not to say that he's chief of staff. He's not chief of staff.
So he's what?
I did not tell anybody that the man is chief of staff.
So where does he work in Abuja?
My brother, I don't know the particular office.
Anyway, there's no problem. We already have our information about the man. But what we're just doing is due diligence in the sense that we want to ensure that in the final report that we'll be publishing, whoever that has been accused, at least their views will be reflected. So it won't be a one-sided story. That is why I'm reaching out to you.
As you finish calling me now, I'll still drop the message with that number. See people will call me again. You kukuma go and see these people so that you two of you can sit down. I know you will pay the money, and he did not even deny it. He said you will pay.
All right, there's no problem. Thank you very much for your time. If we have any other question, we'll be in touch.
No problem. Thank you.